The report starkly highlights that many women do not feel safe due to the actions and behaviours of predatory men, and they are assuming the burdens of their own protection themselves through avoidance measures such as not going out at night, avoiding dark streets, and modifying their use of public transport. This is, as we all know, utterly unacceptable. As the inquiry chair, Lady Angelini, puts it so clearly in the report, somehow we have simply come to accept that many women do not feel safe walking in the streets. This is a substantial and significant report, and I would urge all members to read it in full. And while it acknowledges that there is a range of ongoing work which seeks to prevent these terrible crimes and disrupt predators, it also highlights that there is no quick fix and demands a more consistent approach across the whole of society to address and prevent this violence. I would like at this point to place on record my heartfelt thanks to Lady Eilish and her team for their work. They have approached and continue to approach their task with skill, sensitivity and determination. Today's publication underlines why it is so vital that every agency and every sector does more to protect women from harm. This government is resolute. The fact that women do not feel safe going about their everyday lives is a national emergency. This House will also be aware of our landmark commitment to halve violence against women and girls in a decade, which will require us to address the root causes of abuse and violence and prevent offending and relentlessly pursue those who perpetrate these appalling crimes. Since the general election, we have played a more active role to ensure that women and girls receive more consistent protection from policing. We have provided £13.1 million to deliver a more coordinated approach and national leadership to drive up investigative and operational standards through the National Centre for Violence Against Women and Girls and Public Protection. This new centre is ensuring that expertise, including from programmes such as Operation Soteria and Project Vigilant, are put into practice in forces across the country. These were both highlighted in Lady Angelini's report. We are also clear that those who commit these heinous crimes have absolutely no place in policing. To address this and to help fulfil recommendations from Part 1 of the inquiry, we are putting police vetting standards on a statutory footing, which will enable forces to exclude those with a caution or conviction of vague offences from policing. We are also strengthening requirements on forces to suspend officers under investigation for these crimes. I know there is a great deal of interest in our up-and-coming VORG strategy, and I have been in number 10 this morning with the Prime Minister and stakeholders working on it today. It will deliver a bold step change in how we address violence against women and girls as a government and a society over the next decade. As the inquiry report highlights, we cannot address entrenched issues in isolation. We must draw on all of society, and I place emphasis on this being a truly cross-government strategy. Prevention is fundamental to our approach. Alongside strengthening our response to target perpetrators and stop them causing harm, having lived and breathed its development over several months, I am as eager as everyone else to get it out there. It will undoubtedly answer some of the issues raised in this important report. It is on its way very soon, and I am confident it will live up to expectations. As Lady Eilish highlights, too little has been done to deliver consistent protections for women and girls, and progress has fallen short. We find ourselves at a moment of reckoning. As someone who has spent their working life trying to secure real lasting change, I know it will not be easy, but in honour of the victims and their families, and for the sake of women and girls across England and Wales, we must succeed. And this government won't stop until we have. I commend this statement to the House.